Oh no, baby, we tell you that's 9 inches. Yeah, that shit don't work the other way for us. How the fuck do you think we can read a map and know that equals 1 mile? Holy shit, yeah. Scale back a little bit. All right, do not look at me. Look at the tips of your fingers. In just a second, I'm going to tell you to take a deep breath in through the nose. On the count of 3, you're going to let it out through the mouth. You're going to feel your fingers move together like 2 magnets. Deep breath in through the nose. And 1, 2, 3, as you let that breath out, your fingers move closer and closer. 3, it's like 2 magnets coming together. 2, like a rope, a string, pulling them closer, tighter, feel them moving. 2, going, yeah, the more you giggle, the faster that shit happens. I see that down there. 2, going closer and tighter. 1, feel them coming together. 3, 2, 1, 0. If you felt your fingers move, you thought that was weird, clap your hands. I live in your brain. Like, I can hypnotize anyone. I cannot hypnotize these empty chairs. In just a second, I'm going to ask for 12 to 15 volunteers to come up here. Now, when I'm looking for volunteers, here's what I'm looking for. First of all, do not volunteer if you are under the age of 18. You must be 18 or over to be up here. Second, do not volunteer if, medically speaking, you know you shouldn't. Now, what do I mean by this? Simple. If you are pregnant, do not volunteer. If you have broken bones, do not volunteer. If you have heart problems, do not volunteer. If you are 9 months pregnant with a pacemaker and a broken knee, oh hell no! Also, very, very important rule I've learned doing a show every night in Vegas. Now listen, I'm not calling you out, but if you are currently prescribed to take, or you are not taking, you're super powerful, you're anti-mood altering, you're anti-psychotic, you're anti-fucked up crazy pills, do not volunteer. And so you're giggling about this. I swear to you, it was about 3 years ago. I'm doing a gig. I've got a guy on my stage. This dude looks like the Indian from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, I'm talking about Chief, that stoic looking dude. Yeah, I would say relax. This guy's on my stage going, the end of the show, his little brother runs up to me and goes, dude, I haven't seen my brother that relaxed in months. Shit, I'm glad you had a good time. Normally I say only 1 person from each group. I know I have some bigger groups. If 2 or 3 from a group want to come up, I'm fine with that. Just in the beginning, do not sit next to someone you know. When you sit next to a friend, you tend to worry more about them than you do about you. Now, this is an audience participation show. In just a second, I'm going to ask for participation. You give me 2 people up here, we're doing fucking dental work for a while. On the other hand, you give me 12 to 14 volunteers, I will give you a night you'll never forget. We're going to have a riot in here tonight. At this point, if you've ever been hypnotized, if you've ever wanted to be hypnotized, I'm jealous of 12 of you. Because 12 of you, just by coming up here on stage, you get to do what I worked my entire life for. You get to star in your own Las Vegas show. Come on up, fill the stage, let's go, give me at least 12. We need 2 more. Let's go. I need a guy. I need a girl. A guy who wants to be a girl. I don't really give a shit. Come on up. Let's go. 2 more. Let's go. Come on. Jesus Christ at his moment made damn sure the pilot washed his hands. 2 more, let's go. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Stuck around St. Petersburg. All right, give them a big hand. Oh, that fucking sucked, didn't it? Well, listen, guys, you deserve way better than what you just got right there. Give me a second. I'm going to fix this shit behind me. I really appreciate you coming up, and I get it. I know half the problem. I got all the fun people up here right now. Shit, really, if there was justice in the world, I would tell you to sit back. I'd hypnotize their asses, but fucking rules are rules on this. Give me just 1 minute, guys. I'm going to fix this for you. I'll be right back. Thank you again for coming up. I'll be right back with you. Okay, you know what? You've been a better audience than that. I'm gonna give you guys a mulligan. We're gonna try this over, because I didn't explain that moment properly. Let's try this again. Here's the deal. You guys all came out to an audience participation show, and a whole bunch of you decided you didn't want to participate on stage. This whole fucking side of the room. And that's okay, I'll live with that. But just because you didn't volunteer, see, that doesn't mean that your job at an audience participation show is over. From this point on in the show, the more noise you make, the more you laugh, the more you clap, the more involved you get, the better they're gonna feel, the better they're gonna do. So I'm just gonna reframe this. I'm gonna put it out there like this. I want you to make noise for them like you just realized your ass isn't up here! You pour that into it, we're gonna have superstars up here tonight. All right, my friends, you're my brave ones, you're my chosen few. Now, there's a couple of things I always like to make clear in the beginning. First is this. You volunteered. Mostly. Yeah. That means you just took time out of your day to make this happen. Because of that, I feel that I owe you a good experience for being up here. I'm gonna make sure you have a fantastic one. The other thing I like to point out, and this one's really important to me. Now, there are people sitting out here who would have made phenomenal candidates for hypnosis. Maybe they had been hypnotized before, maybe they felt their fingers move. Regardless, they chose not to join us up here on stage. That's okay, there's actually a clinical term for that in hypnotherapy. We call them chicken shit. Yes, okay, yeah! Hell yes! Yes! If you're willing to admit it, I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, but while I do this next part, you may notice somebody sitting out there going, oh, fuck Hypno Boy, he can't put me under, I just... If you see somebody next to you doing that, don't do this. You're doing it. No, you wave your hand, you get my attention. See, by volunteering for tonight's show, when you go under, you are going to have the time of your life. You fall asleep out here, you are my bitch. You giggle, you had every opportunity to do it right. All right, everybody on stage is all I need you. Put your feet flat on the floor, put your hands on your lap, hands on your knees. All right, perfect, we passed our first test. None of my ladies wearing short skirts. Excellent. Well, no, it's not uncommon, especially in the summer. I'll have a woman up here. She's wearing a fucking napkin. Yeah, and then immediately all the guys in the first 2 or 3 rows, their eyes get that big right off the bat. When that happens, Emily actually has cloths we'll put over your legs. Shit, I've had nights where I've had a woman up here, and she was wearing a shirt cut so low, she had to shave to wear the damn thing. Oh yeah, when that happens, Emily even has coats we'll put across you. You're gonna be moving around tonight. Your safety, your comfort level is my #1 concern. I have never allowed anybody on my stage to get more XX exposure than they planned on. And if you're worried about my judgment, and I don't blame you, we'll be honest. We'll talk about first impressions. I paid money for this haircut. Yeah, life is what it... Don't giggle too hard, brother. You're that fucking close, my man. You really are. I got the hair gel back there. I can make that shit happen. I know I could. But that's why Emily's up here. She's always going to keep an eye on you guys. We're always going to keep you safe tonight. Is anybody up here chewing gum? Gum chewers. One? Okay, no problem with it. Just do me a favor. Get rid of that really quickly. And did somebody down there say that they had gum as well? No? Okay, fuck it. I'll take that. Doesn't do anything else right now. Anybody out here want gum? Good to go on that. All right, nobody else has gum? Chewing tobacco. Ladies? All right, perfect. Then here's all I need you. Feet flat on the floor, hands on your lap, hands on your knees, sit back in your chair. Perfect, we can piss off any short people. I'm doing all right tonight. Oh no, I messed up one night. I had a midget up here on stage. I did! I said it out loud, too. Put your feet flat on the floor, sit back in your chair. That night behind me, I hear this little voice go, make up your fucking mind. All right, guys, this is all I need you to do. Everybody take a deep breath into the nose. Out to the mouth. Sounds stupid, but it feels good. Do it again, deep breath all the way in, all the way out. Keep taking these deep, full breaths for me. Try to make every breath just a little bit deeper than the one before. Now, the reason I'm telling you to take these deep breaths, real simple. When you're deeply asleep at night, there are moments you'll breathe less than 8 to 10 times a minute. Just by slowing down your breathing, it tells your body it's time to relax. Keep taking those deep, full breaths. Give the audience a couple of instructions. gonna start in 1 minute. All right, so I'm gonna take me about 4.5 minutes to get these guys where we need them. For the next couple of minutes, I do need quiet out here, but I'm gonna explain the process. You'll be able to follow along with it, which is the coolest part. Once they're under, one rule, no whistling. It's just in a room this size, whistling gets really overpowering really fast. But the more noise you make, the more you laugh, the more you clap, the more you cheer, the better they're gonna feel, the better they're gonna do tonight. All right, my friends, you got the easiest job in the universe. All hypnosis is relaxation mixed with a little bit of imagination and concentration. This is easier than falling asleep at night. I've hypnotized over 12,000 people in my career. Each and every one of them has left my stage better than they started. And make sure the same is true for each and every one of you. Just keep taking those deep, full breaths all the way in, all the way out. We're going to start in 30 seconds with something called visualized relaxation. Exactly what it sounds like. Step by step, from your toes to your head. We're going to imagine, experience your body relaxing with me. It's a 90-second technique. In 90 seconds, this has been shown to dramatically reduce stress, reduce tension, and increase focus. It's a brilliant way to reset your day. Let's begin. We take 2 deep breaths together. Deep breath into the nose and hold it. On the count of 3, let it out. 1, 2, 3, let it go. You'll feel your body just naturally sink down into your chair. Your body will reset that simply. Do it again. Deep breath in. This time on the count of 3, if you haven't yet, when I tell you to let that breath out, I want you to close your eyes. Keep them closed. 1, 2, 3. Let that breath out. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. You're going to hear this music playing quietly in the background. This music's designed to drown out any sort of white noise we have going on throughout the room tonight. Just keep taking those deep, full breaths all the way in, all the way out. And with every breath you take, let your body relax and sink down into your chair and allow your mind to focus on the sound of my voice. You'll find everything else drifts away as your mind slowly follows the sound of my voice. With every beat of the music and with every breath you take, just let yourself relax and sink down into your chair. Imagine all the day's stress and tension simply leaving your body. Let it erase and evaporate. Let it all just dissipate and disappear. Allow all the day's stress and tension to float and fly away. And as you relax down into your chair, I want you to imagine that you're looking up into a night sky. Imagine a black, endless void stretching for all eternity. And as you look up into that night sky, you can now imagine thousands upon thousands of stars. As you look up into those stars, they all begin to gather and merge. They become one giant star, filling your imagination. And as you stare into the center of that star, you can see a very simple black dot. As you look into that dot, it grows and expands, becomes its own night sky, filled with thousands of its own stars. Just watching in your mind's eye as stars become skies, letting skies become stars, watching universes roll into universes throughout your imagination, as a wave of relaxation rolls across your body. Let this wave of relaxation start at your toes and let it grow and increase. Let it grow from your toes to the bottom of your feet to your heels up into your ankles and your calves. Every beat of the music you hear, with every breath you take, let your mind focus on the sound of my voice and everything else fade away. Let this relaxation grow from your toes through your knees all the way up through your legs. In your mind's eye, I want you to see, feel, hear, experience this relaxation. Let it continue to grow. Let it rise up into your fingers and your fingertips. Imagine your fingertips relaxing. Imagine all the blood vessels opening up, almost like a tingling feeling, rolling from your fingertips through your fingers into your hands, your palms, and your wrists. Let your forearms and your elbows go. Let your arms just sink down into your lap. Let this relaxation grow from your legs to your arms, all the way up to your neck and shoulders. It's an easy way to relax your neck and shoulders. We're going to do this as a group. I want you to make all the muscles in your neck and shoulders as tight as you can. Take that deep breath into the nose and hold it. The count of 3, let out that breath, let out all that tension, let your head fall forward. 1, 2, 3, let that breath out. Let your head fall forward to the front of your chest. The further forward your head falls, the more relaxed you become, the better you feel. With every breath you take, now let this relaxation double. From your head through your arms through your legs. One more time, a deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. Relax and sleep. Now, hypnotists use the word sleep. It's misleading. When I'm talking about sleep, I don't mean a dream state. I'm talking about that in between asleep and awake, that moment of complete focus mixed with that moment of complete relaxation. You are always able to hear the sound of my voice. It's like I'm conducting your own personal dream. I'm going to take you deeper into the state of relaxation. I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. With every number I count down, you're going to experience yourself becoming more and more relaxed. So as I go from 10 to 9, feeling 10 times more relaxed. 9 to 8, deeper still. 8 to 7, deeper and deeper. Every number is a multiplier. It's like you're imagining yourself just walking down a path, or even imagining all the day's stress and tension just disappearing like a cloud over the horizon. Just going, gone. Starting at the number 10. Proud of each and every one of you for coming up here. It'll be fantastic. You're going to be stars. And take great care of you. 9. Letting your mind focus on the sound of my voice, letting everything else fade away. 8. Going deeper and deeper. 10. 9. 8. All right, they're doing fantastic. We're going to start right now. We're going to do our first thing. As I continue to count down to 1, we'll do something I call helium. As I continue to count down to 1, as I continue to talk, your arms are now filled with helium. I want you to imagine that your arms are lighter than air. Your arms want to lift up, float up into the air. The higher up they go, the more relaxed you become, the better you feel. Any giggling, any laughing you hear, it's only going to relax you more because you're doing great, superstars. I'm even come around and touch those arms to help them go higher. It's like there's thousands of strings tied to thousands of balloons, lifting those arms all the way up. I'm going to keep counting down. When I get down to 6, take that deep breath into the nose. And let those arms lift up, float up off your lap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Deep breath in. And let those arms go all the way up like ropes, strings, balloons, lifting, carrying. Deep breath in. And those go higher and higher. 7, 6, 5. You're doing fantastic. The higher they go, the better you feel, like ropes, strings, balloons. Deep breath in. Then those go higher and higher and higher. The higher they go, the better you feel, going up and up. And see way up there going, and I don't see you. Everybody wave. I gotta make sure you guys are all with me. You guys good? Especially you, my man. Yeah, you're nodding off. Everybody over here, hands up. Yes, good. Everybody do the wave. Let me see it. Fuck yeah, I love that shit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna do something even easier. Back up against the chair. Hands right there. Perfect. We're gonna do something even easier. Hypnotists call this catalepsy. It means to make stiff and rigid. So after you count down to 1, you're gonna feel your arms becoming stiff, rigid, unmoving, unbending. Your arms are pieces of steel. The more you try to pull them down, the tighter they get. The tighter they get, the better you feel. Locked at the elbow, locked at the shoulder. Unmoving, unbending. 3. Starting at the number 3, closing your hands into tight fists. 3, closing your hands tightly. 2, your arms becoming stiff, rigid, unmoving, unbending. The more you try to pull them down, the tighter they get, the better you feel. 3, 2, those arms locking right there in the air. 3, 2, 1. Try to pull those down. The more you try to pull them down, the tighter they get. You're doing fantastic. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, you're going to open up your eyes. Your arm's there. It's going to remain there. As soon as I touch that arm, drop limp and loose your lap. From this point on, the show, anything Emily or I tell you is the truth. The second we say it, anytime either of us says the word sleep, you'll immediately close your eyes. You go deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation each and every time. 3, 2, if your arm's there, it's going to remain there. So I touch that arm, drop limp and loose your lap. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Deep breath in. Get that breath out. Let your arms relax, body relax. You sleep all the way down. Right there. Sleep, my man. Right there. Perfect. Deep breath in, brother. Let that breath out. Eyes closed. Arm relaxed. Sleep. Sink all the way down. Feel like an angel. Sleep right there. Perfect. Deep breath in, love. Let those eyelids get heavier and heavier. Like you're going into a nice comfortable pillow. Sleep. Sink right there. Sleep right there, my man. Deep breath in. Arms relaxed, body relaxed. Sleep and sink all the way down. Good night, brother. Sleep right there. Deep breath in, angel. With that breath out, let your eyes close, relax, and sleep. Sink all the way down. Right there. That's perfect. And right here. Thank you so much. That's what you said. Thank you so much. Get that breath out, let your body just relax, sleep, sink all the way down, right there. I don't know if it's hypnotized or needs a nap, that might be badly. We're at 50-50 right there. Deep breath in, angel. Let that breath out, eyes closed, relax, and sleep, sink right there. That's perfect. Deep breath in, love. Let that breath out, eyes closed, relax, and just sleep right there. All right, perfect. If I just sent you down, if I sent you down, you didn't do anything wrong. We have a limited amount of time to get the people who are going to be the most focused. Just because you didn't go under deep enough, it doesn't mean you can't go under. Feel free to try it again anytime in the future. Now, from this point on in the show, the more noise you make, the more you laugh, the more you clap, the more you cheer, the better they're going to feel, the better they're going to do. And I'm telling you this for two reasons. Reason one, these are your friends, these are your loved ones. Fuck it, brother, it could have been you, my man. They deserve this love and affection. Reason two, the more noise you make, the better they are, which means from this second on, if tonight's show sucks, it's your damn fault. Make some noise for them. We're going to actually start tonight a little differently because I've got to move through a couple of people. So we're going to do this. Everybody on stage, on the count of three, guys, I'm proud of each and every one of you. You're already doing fantastic. Each of you came up here with your own unique and special talents. On the count of three, I'm going to give you a brand new talent. On the count of three, you are now a symphony quality musician. On the count of three, you can play your favorite musical instrument better than anyone on the face of the earth. On the count of three, I want you to sit up straight, eyes closed, reach out in front of you, grab your favorite musical instrument. 1, 2, 3. Sit up straight, eyes closed, reach out in front of you, grab your favorite musical instrument, eyes closed. On the count of three, you're going to hear some music. This is your cue to play. The more laughing, clapping, cheering you hear, the better you play. 1, 2, 3, play it! On the count of three, you are in the ultimate 80s hair band. It's time to rock out. 1, 2, 3, rock it! Sleep here, baby. Sleep here, brother. Sleep here. Sleep there. Superstars. Let me do one thing for safety, then we're going to kick this into high gear. On the count of three, sitting up straight, eyes open. 1, 2, 3. Sit up straight, eyes open. Eyes open. Big brother, I want you to take this seat right here for me, my man. Come on, right over here. And little sister, I want you to take that chair right there. My dear, I want you to change chairs with him. Guys, switch chairs for me. Yep. Actually, let me do it this way. Scoot over one chair, my man. And brother, grab that chair right there. What's your name, my man? Bill, sit back in your chair, Bill. Take a deep breath in. Let that breath out. Bill, eyes closed, relax and sleep. Sink right there. Bill, you are my middle. From this point on in the show, Bill, every time I say the word sleep, your back is glued to the chair, your head moves forward. Bill, this keeps you safe, everyone around you safe. Ladies, take that deep breath in. Let that breath out and sleep. Always fall to the middle. Sleep. Always fall to the middle. Sleep. Always fall to the middle. Everybody on this side, deep breath in. Let that breath out and sleep. Always fall to the middle. 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 Everybody up here on stage, I know I've got you guys sitting close. You guys are already superstars. I'm going to make you feel 1,000 times more comfortable. I know those chairs are close together. I know it feels cramped. Shit, I know it feels like you're stuck on a Southwest flight right now. Some of you feel my pain on that. It's all right, we're gonna make you feel 1,000 times more comfortable. On the count of 3, you are now sitting next to your best friend. They have got the world's most comfortable arm. This is the universe's most comfortable pillow. You just want to lean, sink down into that arm. The closer you get, the better you feel. Everybody take that deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth, and 1, 2, 3. Let yourself just sink down in that arm next to you, getting closer and closer. The closer you get, the better you feel. In fact, on the count of 3, you're gonna need to snuggle into that arm next to you. The more laughing, clapping, cheering you hear, the more you snuggle, the better you feel. 1, 2, 3, getting closer and closer. In fact, the more noise you hear, that is messing with the air conditioning. It is getting colder and colder. On the count of 3, it is negative 10 degrees. You're freezing your ass off. Huddle up, get warm. 1, 2, 3. It's negative 10, negative 20. The more holy shit, I could do the whole show with Larry, Moe, and Curly tonight. I really could. Hell yes. Everybody up here on stage, on the count of 3, sitting up straight, eyes open, temperature back to normal. 1, 2, 3, sit up straight, eyes open, eyes open. You guys are doing fantastic. I'm proud of you. Listen, there's 2 things I need to introduce you to in order to do tonight's show. First are these napkins. These napkins are going to be really cool and really important. Second is this, my hand. Like I said, I grew up in Detroit. This is my hypno gun. Much like telling you to sleep, anytime you pop you with it, you immediately close your eyes, you always fall to the middle. Not only does this take you deep each and every time, it keeps you safe, everyone around you safe. Everyone take that deep breath in. Let that breath out and build. Sleep, 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 sleep. You have got to get one of these. Everybody up here on stage, from this point on in the show, your ass is now glued to your chair. You are tied to your chair. You are buckled to your chair. You cannot leave your chair. Your chair is cemented to the ground. You cannot leave your chair. You cannot move your chair. The napkins in my hand are no longer napkins. These are $100 bills. Yeah, welcome to Las Vegas. You will need as many of these as you can possibly collect. You will not hit each other for them, and at no point in tonight's show will you ever hit me. See, you giggle, I've made mouth. I've got all big dudes up here tonight, too. You will never, never, never hit me. The more laughing, clapping, cheering you hear, the more valuable these $100 bills become. The more desperately you need to put them away. Let's get these guys paid. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, eyes open. Everybody sit up straight, and sleep. Fall to the middle, all the way down. What's your name, Angel? Carla, I want you to hold your hand out just like this. Perfect. What's your favorite color? Pink. Imagine a pink dot right there. So as that pink dot touches your forehead, you go right to sleep to the middle. You guys are giving me superstars up here tonight. Everybody on stage, on the count of 3, sitting up straight, eyes closed. We're gonna make you feel 1,000 times happier. On the count of 3, sitting up straight, eyes closed. And each and every one of you, on the count of 3, sit up straight, eyes closed. Each and every one of you now has a case of the giggles. 1, 2, 3, sit up straight, eyes closed. You got a case of the giggles. In fact, the more I talk, the sillier I sound. It's like a dentist dropped a can of nitrous in here. And on the count of 3, you're gonna be filled with laughter. On the count of 3, there is a movie playing on the back of your eyelids, in the back of your brain. On the count of 3, you are watching the funniest movie, the funniest moment of all time. The more I talk, the funnier it is. 1, 2, 3, you are watching the funniest shit you've ever seen. And up here, laughter is contagious. So the more laughter you hear, the funnier everything becomes. Yes, and on the count of 3, you now have the loud, drunk giggles. 1, 2, 3, you've got